Hey there! Welcome back to Pacer Talks About Bullying. I'm Bailey. We're so glad you're here. Today marks the last episode of Season 2 of Pacer Talks About Bullying, and to wrap this season up, we thought we would end with another installment of Ask Us. This is a feature within the series where we answer questions from students around the country about all things bullying. Today's question comes from Kyron, a high school student, so let's hear what he wants to know.
What can I do if I see someone getting bullied online?
So I absolutely love this question, and I think it's a great one to discuss, especially as the school year wraps up. As summer kicks off, you might find yourself spending more time online to connect and stay in touch with your friends and peers. If you see cyberbullying happening, it's important to think about what action steps you can take to help support your peers in the online world. First, let's talk about what cyberbullying is. Cyberbullying is using technology to hurt or harm another person. It can happen through texts, emails, posts, social media. A few unique things about cyberbullying compared to in-person bullying is that it can be done anonymously, it can happen 24/7, and it can be viewed by a much wider audience. So, if you see this behavior happening online, what can you do to help? The first steps to think about is to document and report. Even if the cyberbullying isn't happening to you directly, talk about what you've seen online with someone that you trust, like a parent, a coach, or any other adult you feel comfortable talking with. Ask them for their advice on what you can do to help. Along with talking with a trusted adult, you can also report the bullying behavior that's happening online. For example, platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter all have ways that you can report bullying behavior that's happening on their platform. Again, even if the cyberbullying isn't happening to you directly, you can report it to help create a kinder online world. Along with documenting or reporting, another thing that you can do is to show your support for your peer that's experiencing cyberbullying. This can make a huge difference. We often hear from those that experience bullying, whether it's happening in person or online, that they feel so alone. Your actions can show that you care. One way to do this is to not join in on the cyberbullying. You may feel pressure from others to join in, but know that you have the power to make your own decisions. This can include not liking or sharing posts that might be hurtful to another person. Additionally, you could respond with positive support. If you feel comfortable and if it's safe, publicly show solidarity for that person. One kind comment among a bunch of mean ones can make a huge difference. Finally, you could directly reach out to the person experiencing cyberbullying. Whether you send a text or a private message, let them know that you saw what's happening, that it's not okay, and that they're not alone. Encourage them to report the bullying and to talk with an adult that they trust. And those are just a few ideas on how you can help support a peer who's experiencing cyberbullying. Know that everyone's going to feel comfortable with different things. So pick what feels safe for you and know that any action, big or small, can make a positive impact to help create a kinder, more inclusive, and more accepting online world. And that wraps up this week's episode, the last episode of Season 2 of Pacer Talks About Bullying. Thank you so much to Kyron for an amazing question. We'll be back again in the fall to kick off Season 3 of Pacer Talks About Bullying. If you have any ideas for a video you would like to see us talk about in our upcoming season, send us over an email at bullying411@pacer.org. Thanks again for following along with Season 2. We really appreciate you and all of your support of this video series. We'll see you right back here in September, and remember, together we can create a world without bullying. See ya!